This lesson is just a review of all the exponent rules and laws. All you're going to be doing today is just extra practice, so you're familiar with everything before the proficiency next week. This first problem, go ahead and copy down, and it's a power to a power, which means that we multiply. But what you need to remember is the 5 goes with the 3 and the 4, because your base is 3, my exponent is really just a 1 right there. So it's 3 to the 1 times 5, and then x to the 4 times 5. So that's really going to be 3 to the 5th, and then x to the 20th. Now you could figure out what 3 to the 5th is, but if you just wrote 3 to the 5th, you would be fine. For this one, we're dividing. Now, your x is your base, so when you divide, you subtract your exponents. But first, we need to look at our whole numbers. 64 divided by 8 is going to give me 8. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract my exponents. So I'm going to do 7 minus 9, which gives me negative 2. You always do top to bottom. So because it's a negative 2, my answer is going to be 8 over x squared, because remember, anytime you have a negative exponent, you rewrite it as the denominator with a positive exponent. Yes, your numerator really is always going to be 1, so I could put a 1 right here, but 8 times 1 is just 8. So that's why your final answer is 8 over x squared. For this problem, you're multiplying, which means you add your exponents. However, you're going to multiply your 4 and your 6 because those are not your bases. Your base are your x's, so that stays the same. So 6 times 4 is 24. My x is my base, and then 6 plus 3 gives me 9. So my answer is 24x to the 9th. The last one is just rewriting this using positive exponents. My 6 is going to be my numerator, and that's because it's a positive 6. There is no exponent that's negative with it, so that's going to be my numerator. My denominator is going to be g to the positive third, because if you look at your laws, when you have a negative exponent, you rewrite it as the denominator with a positive exponent.